because we haven't gone out and dominated in the way they have. And we haven't, we haven't created the rules and regulations to be able to create what's seen as a working society. We haven't put the laws in place. We haven't created, the systems that exist so that the world can be sustainable and the world can be, so we can interconnect with the world. We haven't been a part of those conversations. We've never been in those meetings. We're not part of the founding fathers. We're not a part of, the Berlin Conference. We're not a part of any of these meetings that have gone on to make significant changes to the world that we live in. And as a result, because we have been colonized or we have been defeated in wars, we are always seen as those who can't meet us you're not of our level, you're not of our standard. So as a result, how do we see you as equal when we've defeated you and your people? And now you continuously need us to hold your hands to be able to get out any of the messes that you find yourselves in. Or, we have to come in and continuously rule over you because we classify what you're doing as despotic. Because we're past that now. We did all of that in the past. We don't do that anymore. We have worked out how to do that where we're not able to be criminals or classified as criminals, but you still haven't understood that. So we've got to still come in and police you to do that. And as a result, how can we then see you or take you equally on the world stage if we're still having to come and do for you or support you or lead you? But if I've come to your country and your country serves me and I ask you for your pyramid, you will give me your pyramid. I will say to you, we're going to take this home. You're not going to object to the fact that I'm going to take this from your country and bring it to my country. And when you're talking about, war, when you're talking about spoils of war, the victor is able to do whatever he sees fit in the place that he is defeated. And that's what they have put down in law. So you are not a victor to go and then go over to the person who's colonized you's country and say, I'm taking this, because you haven't won anything. And when it comes down to it, the artifacts, as a result of them winning, they have then self-appointed themselves to have the spoils of war, whether or not that was our women, our artifacts, the lands where they were able to then freely give them to other Europeans for them to develop their factories, their agricultural plantations, to be able to build and then hire the local communities to come and work, whether or not they worked for 2 months or 3 months, because they didn't want them to be comfortable and then in essence overthrow them or take over the lands that they were indigenously from. It's literally about putting the frameworks in place to be able to ensure that the people you have taken over have no room to try and take over from you again, as history has shown us. When I look at history, the 1400s, Catholicism made it legal for them to enslave those who they classified who weren't Catholics or didn't practice the same religion. As a result, it made it their godly right to enslave others who didn't follow their practices and to then condition them into their practices, but it never made them equal once they did take on their faiths.